We should have chicken.
No, we should have hamburgers.
Chicken.
Hamburgers.
Chicken.
Hamburgers.
Chicken.
Hamburgers.
Chicken.
Hey.
Chicken.
First of all, Maddie, quit slinging the stick. You're gonna hurt somebody. How about pork chops? I like pork chops.
No.
You wanted chicken. You wanted hamburgers. I want pork chops. What about hot dogs?
No.
Brats?
No. I want hamburgers.
I got an idea.
I want chicken.
I've got an idea. How about Hobo Packets? That way you guys can make whatever you want.
Seems good.
Yes?
Yes.
Let's make Hobo Packets. Hey, do you guys ever have this problem where nobody can decide what they want and everybody wants something different? Well, tonight we're going to show you how we make Hobo Packets. And the girls love this because they get to build their own meal. So it's a real quick, real easy thing to do, and we love it. Let's get started. All right, so the basic ingredients we use for Hobo Packets are potatoes. I've got some sliced, diced, whatever you want to call it, red potatoes here. Maddie loves to have hot dogs. I've got some kielbasa, ring sausage, whatever you want to call it. A little bit of ground pork. Cut up some brats, onions, green peppers, mushrooms. The only thing that's missing out here is some shredded cheese. So while I start getting this set up so that Maddie can make hers and she'll tell you what she puts in it, Virginia, could you run in the house and get the cheese? All right. So we're gonna get Maddie. I like to pull off 18 to 20 inches of tin foil because what we're gonna end up doing is putting everything in here and then wrapping it up and setting it on the grate of the fire. So Maddie, come build your Hobo Packet, and you can tell everybody what you want.
A yellow caterpillar. I'm making a small one because I'm not that hungry. Don't ask me why.
That's the other really cool thing about this meal is you can size it the way you want.
That's enough to feed me. There, just one more handful. There, that's all the potatoes.
Gotta drizzle it with a little bit of olive oil just so that it doesn't stick to the tin foil while it's cooking. Go ahead, Maddie.
Are these brats or something?
Those are brats. Notice the fine technique that Maddie employs to tear it up so that it gets dispersed throughout her Hobo Packet.
And that way I don't use as much.
That way you don't use as much either.
There, I'm just going to look at about this much because last time I did it, I added a little too much and I got full pretty fast.
Okay.
Hot dogs. I'm going to add a couple of hot dogs.
I think you're going to be the only one using hot dogs.
That's why I only cut up one hot dog.
And then Russ can go to the doggies.
No, I'll put a couple in mine if there's leftovers.
So doggies don't get a hot dog?
No hot dogs for the doggos.
Why did anyone think to bring out a piece of a napkin?
Ginny, can you get some paper towel, please?
Now I'm going to add some sausage.
Some ring sausage, okay.
It's easy to spread. I add everything except for onion and mushrooms.
Okay.
Even the seasoning. Like I said, I'm not that hungry. So I think that's enough, and I'm going to add
Just take a
of
little
this.
chunk of that.
like this much.
Yep, that'll be good. Because it's got to be enough for everybody. Okay.
That.
So then you want some green pepper?
I got my, I can
I'll pour them out so that you don't have to stick your
like put
hands
them
in
on
there.
the side. Thank you. I like the Hobo Packets because they are just quick and easy and really filling. I can put on my seasoning. Thank you.
So that's everything?
Yep.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not hungry.
All right. We forgot our marker, Ginny.
Oh, go get our marker.
So what I'm doing here is I'm wrapping it up, kind of sealing it up so that all the flavors stay together and get mixed together real well. And then I'm going to take, Virginia's going to take the marker and put an M on here for Maddie.
This is probably going to be a very sloppy end.
All right. We're going to set this off to the side, and I'll get another piece of tin foil ready, and Virginia is going to build her Hobo Packet. I may or may not have actually cut up too many supplies, but that's okay. I'd rather have too much.
Potato, 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 tomato. No.
No green pepper?
No. And no mushrooms.
Oh my.
I'm pretty much just doing a whole meat one here.
I see that.
And skip the hot dog.
Okay.
I think that might have been a little too much.
No, that one thing I've learned about Hobo Packets is you actually need a lot of seasoning.
Some more!
No, that's plenty. But you need more than you'd think.
So you go like this?
Nope, go this way first. There you go.
Oh, I missed an A.
So you're Virginia?
No, it's Virginia.
Virginia?
Yep, Virginia.
All right, so
Oh,
now it's
mine's
Dad's
so
turn.
much bigger compared to Maddie's.
So now it's my turn. Now you may be wondering why we're not putting cheese on right away. In my experience when we make these, adding cheese right away is a bit of a recipe for disaster.
Dun dun
Because
dun!
it just sticks to everything and then it's a real hard time eating it. So what we do is we get these cooked to where the potatoes are soft and everything's cooked through. And I'm just going to take the rest of the potatoes because there weren't that many left. And then once everything's cooked through, then we put the cheese on for the last couple minutes just to get it melted. So I've got a good amount of ring sausage on here. I like kielbasa. I'll throw a couple chunks of brat on here. Definitely going to take the rest of the ground sausage. We'll put the rest of the brat on. There's only 3 pieces. Gotta have some onion. And the nice thing is the leftover onion and kielbasa and stuff I can freeze and use next time. This seasoning, in case you're wondering, I'll find an Amazon link and leave it down below, is basically just salt, garlic, black pepper. It's just a good all-purpose seasoning. A friend of ours actually gave this to us a couple years ago, and it really does go well with, just like the picture says, burgers, chicken, pork chops, fish. It's a good all-purpose seasoning.
Dad, you have a big puddle now.
I see that.
Why'd you make a puddle?
Seems like a good idea at the time.
At the time. At the time.
At the time. The nice thing is these are very easy to get very big, and it doesn't take a lot, as you saw, to put together. Really, it is one of our favorite camp meals because everybody gets to personalize it. So we're gonna wrap this big thing up here.
And then I'm gonna write Dad's name. go. There's the marker. And it's gonna be perfect. I'm in love with perfect.
All right, go ahead, Virginia.
Up. For definitely is not a very strange smiley face on
All right,
her.
so you can see from the fire here, I've got a good coal base up against the side of the grate here. And yeah, there's some flame over here, but that'll actually flame out fairly quickly. This is what you want. You don't want a lot of high heat and a lot of flames, because what'll happen is you'll actually burn that bottom layer of food and it gets stuck, and it's not fun to deal with, and it's wasteful. So I've moved the flame away so that as it burns down, I can just kind of push it back in for coals, and I'm trying to control the heat this way. I'm going to put these on here, and then we'll come check them in like 15-20 minutes and see what they look like. All right, so you can see the coal bed is really burned down on this. These have been sitting on here for about 40 minutes or so. Let's take a look and see what the potatoes look like. Already it smells really good. Potatoes are really soft. Onions are cooked. Sausage is cooked. So these are ready for the cheese. They're just that they're starting to stick to the bottom. So definitely don't want to keep these on a whole lot longer. So I'm going to put some cheese on them, cover them back up for about 5 minutes, and then it'll be time to eat. For the record, we're using a Colby Jack here. This is one of my favorite types of cheese. All right, about 5 minutes and it'll be time to eat. So it's been about 5 minutes since I put the cheese on. Let's take a look and see what they look like. Ooh, look at that one. This one is, I believe, Maddie's. I don't know where the letter went. It disappeared. But that's Virginia, that's Dad, so that's got to be Maddie. Maddie, there's yours. Look at that.
Yay.
Here's mine.
It's the perfect size I want it.
And then here's Virginia. Again, these are really easy to make. Look at that gooey cheese. They're going to be really, really good. Good flavor. Easy to make. Kids love them because they can make them the way they want. So my suggestion for you guys is try making these. Let me know what combinations you like. Give us some ideas of some other things you'd like to see us cook. I'm going to go eat because I'm hungry. So until our next destination, next video, next adventure, whatever, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, and we'll see you later. Take care, stay safe, and have some fun.